Jetstar Asia, the low-cost airline based in Singapore, is shutting down completely by July 31st, 2025.
What?
In this video, we'll explain on why Jetstar is exiting Singapore, what it means for passengers and staff, and will key routes like Singapore to Okinawa still be served? Let's talk about that. Hi everyone, I am Jason Kang and I talk about travels and economics and sometimes geopolitics. Jetstar Asia, a subsidiary of Australia's Qantas Group, was launched back in 2004. For over 2 decades, it offered budget-friendly flights across Asia from its hub in Changi Airport. But now it's coming to an end. So why? The biggest reason, rising operational costs. Changi Airport introduced higher airport fees on April 1st this year to help fund a 3 billion Singapore dollar terminal upgrade. These costs are just one part of what Jetstar Group CEO Stephanie Tully calls an unsustainable ecosystem. On top of that, Jetstar Asia was only profitable in 6 out of its 21 years. In this financial year alone, the company is expected to lose 35 million Australian dollars. Qantas isn't pulling out of Asia entirely, but it's shifting its focus. Here's what's happening. 13 of Jetstar Asia's Airbus A320 planes will be redeployed to Australia and New Zealand. About 500 jobs in Singapore will be lost. And Qantas will free up 500 million Australian dollars to fund its massive aircraft upgrade plan. Qantas CEO Vanessa Hudson is focusing more on the Australian domestic market, the group's most profitable segment. One of the big questions people are asking, what happens to Jetstar Asia's unique routes, especially Singapore to Okinawa? Well, Jetstar Asia was the only airline flying directly from Singapore to 4 destinations such as Broome of Australia and Okinawa of Japan Changi Airport, has confirmed it is now working with other airline partners to restore these connections. That means while Jetstar is exiting, you may still be able to fly to Okinawa and other cities in the future, just not with Jetstar Asia. For now, those routes will be temporarily disrupted. So if you're planning to travel to Okinawa from Singapore, keep a lookout for updates from Changi and other carriers like Scoot, Singapore Airlines or other airlines. The closure affects over 500 employees in Singapore, but here's some updates. Staff will receive 4 weeks of salary per year of service and even extended staff travel perks based on how long they've worked there. Jetstar is also working with the Singapore government unions and other airlines to help staff transition into new roles. Of course, Jetstar is not disappearing entirely. Only Jetstar Asia, based in Singapore, is shutting down. Other Jetstar services, like Jetstar Airways from Australia and Jetstar Japan, will continue flying into Asia. So while the Singapore hub is closing, you'll still see Jetstar planes across the region. In conclusion, Jetstar Asia is shutting down due to rising costs and long-term unprofitability. Qantas is reallocating resources to Australia and New Zealand. Routes like Singapore to Okinawa may be paused, but could be revived by other airlines, and Jetstar isn't gone from Asia, just the Singapore-based part is ending. If you're a traveler based in Singapore or Southeast Asia, this change is big, but not the end of budget travel options. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to subscribe if you like the content about travels and economics. See you on the next video.